Hi, this is Scoggett, and hope everybody's doing well out there. I myself is doing really good, and want to make a short video on my handcuff collection. There's a new subscriber to my channel, which goes by the name of Handcuff Collector, which collects handcuffs, and he's got a lot of them. And I really enjoy his channel, so if you like, people that collects handcuffs, then be sure and check out his channel. And just want to give him a shout out there. And I'll get to telling you a little bit about mine. These two here are Peerless. They're Peerless handcuffs made by the Peerless company. These two here, this one and this one, is Smith & Wesson. And this one don't even have a name. That's just a cheap pair of handcuffs, but I think when I got the box, it said something like detective handcuffs or something to that effect, but they're still fairly decent. And this one here is a Winchester. And then I have an Alamo, which is this one, and my pride and joy, the Colt. And I'll bring him up and show it to you a little closer. But these are the Peerless ones. There's nothing fancy about them. They're just regular handcuffs, police handcuffs, and these are the ones I used. I carried 4 pairs when I was on the force, and I carried 2 Peerless and 2 Smith & Wesson. And these are the Smith & Wesson ones. And if you notice on this one's got little marks on it with numbers. I don't know if y'all can see the marks with the numbers. It's got a little arrow right there. And what you do is, if you want to document in your report where the handcuffs was placed on the subject, then you just mark it. Like this one here is to 13. You can make that documentation in your report and put handcuffs were placed at number 13. And if it goes to court, ever goes to court, and they say the subject what was handcuffed said, oh, they were too tight and they caused me all this damage, and they want to sue you over it, then you can have documentation of where it was placed, and you can even call him up and show everybody where it was placed and that it was within the limits. So this is just one to kind of keep you out of trouble. And this one is just a cheapy one, and it's just like I said, it's I don't even know, it don't even have a company name, and it just a cheap one, but it's still, like I say, it's still fairly decent. This one is the Winchester, and hopefully you'll be able to read that, but it says Winchester right there. And these are Winchester handcuffs, which is really good, really well made. They're stainless steel, just a good cuff. And these are Alamo cuffs, and they are made in Spain. And these were produced during the 1970s, and they no longer make this. And they, like I say, they're made in Spain. And I have a number here on mine, which is 22. This means that it was 22nd cuff made. And I was able to get these from a deputy retired, and I bought them this off of them, and I bought them just for my collection. And like I say, they quit making these during the 1970s, so this is like from the 70s. They're really good handcuffs and are made really well. And this one here is my pride and joy, the coat. As you can see, there's the little coat emblem. And I wrote to the company. I got these off of a retired deputy, and I bought this back. I bought these back from him in 1975. Now I did write a letter to the coat company and gave them the serial number to see if I could find out when these were produced. The coat company wrote me back and told me they were made anywhere from 1945 to 1955. And of course they don't make this anymore, this coat brand, so these are real collector's items. And a coat manufacturing company told me these were real collector's items. And this one's got a story behind it. And I carried these cuffs back in the 80s. And then I quit carrying them and started carrying the Smith & Wesson Imperialist because I didn't want to lose these. Sometimes you'd put the cuffs on subject, and another officer would take the subject down to get booked in, and then you'd have to get your cuffs back. So I didn't want to take a chance of losing these getting misplaced or anything like that. But I'll have a story on these, and I'll tell the story on the person what had these before I did, and just really, it's really a cool story, and I'll make the story on them. But these are my pride and joy, and the value on these, they're pretty expensive if you can find them like online or eBay or whatever. I seen one pair on eBay go for $1,000, and I saw another pair for $500. So I don't really know the exact value, but they're rare and real collector's items. This is Scoggett. Hope you like this short video on my handcuff collection, and I'll have more videos coming up, and also collect police patches and badges, and I'll be making a video on the badges what I have, and also the patches. So this is Scoggett. I appreciate all you viewers and subscribers out there. Continue to stay safe, and y'all take care.